So a successful woman will never stand a chance to be with a successful guy. Is that what you're saying?
A successful woman has traits that will significantly hinder her ability to keep and retain a successful guy, because there's other women that will go ahead and do things that that successful woman won't do.
Okay.
Men are not attracted to success.
No, that's a shame.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at women finally realizing that men are just completely done with it. Don't forget to drop a comment, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and let's jump right into it.
This may trigger some people, but this is just where I'm at and how I'm approaching dating at this stage in my life, especially as a single mom and someone who's really intentional with my energy. I've decided that I don't do the whole boyfriend, girlfriend thing anymore. To me, that language, guys, it feels a bit high school. I'm not interested in being anyone's girlfriend. What I'm interested in is being a wife. And for me, it doesn't make sense to give someone exclusive access to me unless there is a formal, tangible commitment, as in I am engaged or married. Think about it. When you go to a doctor's office and you fill out a form, you only ever see 4 options: single, married, divorced, or widowed. That's it. There is no girlfriend or boyfriend box. That's not even a real status. So until I am engaged or married, I consider myself single.
There is no way you're going to be able to get a guy to agree to that kind of garbage.
What's going on with women these days? We used to be a lot happier than men, and now we're not. What happened?
What you've found is that over the past 20 years or so, women have converged downward to the unhappiness levels of men. And at first I thought, great, men are getting happier. Women are getting unhappier. That's what we find. And they're getting unhappier very quickly. And so there's a lot of different theories of it. You find that there's a lot less family formation going on. There's a lot less marriage. You find that men and women are diverging politically really, really quickly.
Modern women wanting to get political has made them so incredibly insufferable and unattractive to men. Now, many of these women say that they don't care about that and it's not relevant, but we see the clips of them crying when they're 35 and single all the damn time.
You find that women are getting much more politically progressive and men are getting more conservative. And so the result of it is that, especially in a culture where people think that the most important thing for making a romantic match is voting for the same party idiotically, social media is especially targeted at young women. It's creating a whole lot of misery with social comparison, with political hatred, with the sense of loneliness that's crawling out of people's smartphones. And all these things together are creating an epidemic of unhappiness among women, especially young women in our society today.
They have a with us or against us mentality, and it's destroyed many women mentally to the point where it's just completely unrecoverable.
They figure that, Western women's minds are polluted with toxic feminism, so they're better off getting a gal from Latin America, from Asia, from Eastern Europe or something like that. And they fail to recognize that if you bring a woman from one of those countries to the West will pollute their mind over time, eventually, right? Because everything in media, marketing, advertising, government, it's all about women are oppressed, men are oppressors. You go right down the list of all the stuff. There's rainbow flags and square flags and all these flags everywhere. There's pride months for this and that and the other thing. They're going to start to hear all of these narratives, and you're going to have really good frame to maintain that long-term relationship. One of the big demographic categories for guys, they call themselves the passport bros.
Getting your passport comes with its own set of risks, but honestly, you can't blame dudes for trying.
I can't talk right now. I'm doing lonely girl shit. Can someone please have a crush on me?
I'm lonely! What does a lonely girl do on a Sunday night, you ask? Oh, I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory by myself, and I'm going to sit at the bar, order a meal for myself next to all the other dads who have gone through a divorce, and it's not their night of custody.
She has nobody to blame but herself for her loneliness, and complaining about it isn't helping. But of course, they always seem to have to complain about it.
Just realized that made it sound like I did not have a significant other. I do have a boyfriend. He is just, in fact, working. As if sitting at the Cheesecake Bar alone wasn't a giant red arrow that says, this girl's lonely. I will be wearing this cat sweater out tonight, so people are like, wow, she must really be lonely. It's just her and her cats.
So she's so lonely that she wants to talk to other men despite having a boyfriend. This woman is absolutely cooked.
If I'm in a bikini, I'm at a pool party. I'm in a bikini, I'm rolling up.
Yep.
Right? I'm talking to my homegirl, boom. Nigga just come behind me, slap my ass.
Yep.
He's in the right.
I never said that. But what I
chose to wear a bikini instead of shorts.
Okay. Do you live in reality? because I do.
Yes.
I don't operate on what should, could, or would. I operate on what is.
I'm telling you what happened to me.
I know. Okay, that's fine. What is that there's a lot of pieces of shit out there. What is that there's a lot of bad people out there. What is there's a lot of sexual predators out there that are willing to take opportunities and that present themselves. So what I'm saying is that you got to operate on what is. You can't control the world and you can't control the weirdos out there. So if you, one of the few things you do control is how you dress, how the world perceives you, being safe, etc. So this is why men don't like their girl dressing in a certain way, because men know these threats.
The truth is, when these women told men to leave them alone, that gave the bad boys complete free reign, by the way. And of course, the women don't care if the men who are attractive are the ones still talking to them.
It's not that you're friends with a man. The point is you're not listening to him. Like, again, love to men is respect. It's saying, you know what, I might not agree with this, but I respect your judgment, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do what you say. But like, men don't want an argumentative woman.
It's crazy to me how modern women insist that men want to date combative women, and there is zero proof to back that idea up. Not only is there zero proof, but I don't think I've ever heard a single man ever talk about how he wanted to date a woman who is combative or who made his life more difficult, or, you know, wanted to have deep theoretical discussions and back and forths with him and all of this kind of crap. Like, literally the only people saying that men want masculine women are modern women who are going around acting masculine. You know, again, I have never met a man who's like, yeah, you know what I want to date? I want to date a really combative woman who argues with me and who worked, you know, as a lawyer or something like this. It's been said many times, we don't care about the career, we don't care about the money. A lot of guys will sacrifice absolutely everything. They don't care about all these other metrics. But if you're a combative woman, men are going to have an issue with that, and they are not going to want to date you.
This is incredible to me right now that I even have to explain this. My argument is simply that men have to understand women to get relationships. Women don't have to understand men to get relationships.
I think women have to understand
and my argument
men,
for that is because when a man initiates a date to get you out, he has to understand and know what to do to make you feel comfortable to come on the first date. The reality is, when he swipes right on Tinder, is he wants to say, I want to f the shit out of you. However, understanding women, he knows most girls will now bite on that. So he has to play a game, make you feel comfortable, get you on the date, seduce you to a degree, court you to a degree, and then work his way towards sex. Women don't have that burden of performance, which is my point.
And even if that man goes out of his way to make her comfortable, it's still just considered the quote-unquote bare minimum, as we all know.
I'm sorry, but it's not about the dollar sign, it's about the intention. Would love, even, who cares about the food? If a guy takes me to McDonald's and then buys me a meal, amazing. I love McDonald's. Like, what's wrong with that?
It's because a lot of modern women get this idea that a man's money is the only thing that he's actually good for. It doesn't matter what other qualities he has. It doesn't matter if he's a good man. It doesn't matter if he comes from a good family or, you know, has anything else that might be of value. If the man doesn't have money, then apparently the women just don't care at all. And the thing is, here's the real question, okay? If a guy has a lot of money, if he's a man who brings in the bacon, brings home the bread, then why in the hell is he going to want to date a modern woman? You know, and this is something these modern women never actually consider, is if a man has money, it means he has options because women want to date men with money. And the question now becomes, why should the man date you? And too often, there is never actually an answer to that at all.
All women are not the prize. All women are not the prize. Some women are a wonderful prize, right? I hate that word prize, though. It's like look, I went to the state fair and I won a prize. Such a stupid term anyway. But yes, are some women incredibly valuable and can bring like a whole boatload of enhancements to your life and love and will nurture the family. And yes, is it a beautiful thing to have an incredible woman in your life? Yes.
It's tragic how exceedingly rare those women have become nowadays, by the way.
Is it a nightmare to have a headache of a woman in your life? Yes. A woman who's going to nag all the time, who's going to be bossy, who's going to want to be, in charge when it's convenient and have you be in charge when she wants something paid for or something taken care of that she doesn't want to do, and she wants those roles to flip at her whim. Is that fun? No, that's a nightmare. That's an absolute nightmare.
The irony is those very same nagging women love to think that they are the prize. You know, they always call themselves the prize. They say that men need to chase them and do all of this nonsense. But the fact of the matter is men don't want to do all of this crap. for women who are just going to argue with them, who are going to nag, who are going to tell them what to do. Men would literally rather go fishing or play video games. It's not even close.
So a successful woman will never stand a chance to be with a successful guy. Is that what you're saying?
A successful woman has traits that will significantly hinder her ability to keep and retain a successful guy, because there's other women that will go ahead and do things that that successful woman won't do.
Okay.
Men are not attracted to success.
No, that's a shame.
Hey, it is what it is. I don't make the rules. I just report them. Like, we don't care about your money because men don't benefit from your money.
And yet, quote unquote, successful women will claim that all men want is their money, which they never spend. And again, I want to bring this up, okay? I have never heard a man be interested in a woman's money ever. I've simply never heard it. I've never heard a man say to me, you know what, this woman is absolutely fantastic. And I've gone, why? And then his answer has been, well, because she has this job and it makes this amount of money. Men do not care about this at all.
What if I told you I have an extensive Louis Vuitton wallet collection? What would you say to that?
Okay.
Exactly. You're indifferent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. That's how men feel about your career.
Great.
My Louis Vuitton wallets collection doesn't benefit you, just like your money doesn't benefit me. That's why men give zero shits about a woman's career or accolades.
So that's the end of the conversation. It is what it is.
Amen. Well, at least you know now.
At least I do know now.
You could think about it.
Thank you.
Why should a man care about a woman's success at all? It doesn't benefit a man whatsoever. I think every man on a biological level understands that even if a woman were to make a lot of money or have a great career and all of this, it's not going to benefit you anyway. Women don't stick around for men long term that they have to provide for. They're not going to provide for you in that way. And I think men understand this.
Who's the primary victim of the Ukraine war, men or women?
If I'm standing on the same point I've been saying, I guess women.
Well, don't be stubborn. Like, actually, like, rethink. Like, it's okay to change your mind.
Yeah, you can pull it. It's blurred, right? It's the blurred one? Yep. Okay, we'll pull this one up. So, on the left, these are all Ukrainian women that were screenshotted on dating apps in various other countries. On the right, we had to blur it out. I'll let you can make some assumptions about what's on the right.
It is disturbing how women like this think that women have it worse than men in a war. Women literally get to dip out half the damn time. They can just leave the country.
But it's males on the right, females on the left. Ukrainian men on the right, mind you. Does that change anything?
Sure, men are
Now, what if I told you for all military conflicts along those lines, it's about the same? That women get to escape and men have to stay and die.
You are making crazy assumptions.
It's not an assumption. It is a verifiable fact. Men suffer more during wartime than women. Men are the ones who are forced to stay behind. We are the ones who are forced on the front line. You know, we are the ones who have to engage with the enemy. Women, most of the time, don't even have to do that. They can leave the country. They're not, required to conscript into the army or anything like this. This is completely ridiculous.
Is the amount of money that you two girls are making on OnlyFans, is it worth giving up a family and love? Because any man that is worth his salt that you would even be attracted to wouldn't put up with it. I can tell you right now. And you, my dear, are a depreciating asset. Every day that goes by, you're going to be less and less beautiful. And at some point, there's going to be a history of you doing that. As beautiful as you are, you're stunning, you're a pretty girl. But no man that is going to be in your league is going to put up with it. And so the question is, if you were truly in love and you had true desire for a man that would put his foot down with you, tell you how it was going to be, would you or would you not give up your OnlyFans?
If she has an OF, then it's far too late. Shutting it down doesn't change her past one bit. I don't know what guy will go, well, she had an OF account, but then she shut it down, so that's totally okay, and I'm going to marry her anyway. The types of dudes who do that are going to be laughed at, men. Absolutely laughed at, and rightfully so.
No, I wouldn't. Same way if I wanted to really expand my dating pool.
Then you do not genuinely desire that man. You would not be in love with that man. Because if you were in love with that man, you would shut it down. And that day will come for you. It'd probably be way down the road.
Again, why don't I put on a hijab? Because then I can find a man who actually reciprocates, because Muslim men lower their gaze when other women
that asks you to
walk
do it
by.
and you say no to, you're going to look at as you will not respect him and you will not love him. Any man that you look up to and respect, you would quit doing it for. And that day might not be today, but it will come.
It's not just the money, it's the fame and attention that she gets for doing something so damn shameful and embarrassing.
You just lost your job, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you get fired? From
I went into work and they fired me.
What did they say?
You cannot work here anymore.
Look at me.
You cannot work here anymore.
Yeah. Did you ask why?
So at my job, you cannot wear thongs. You have to wear like actual panties.
That cover more.
Cover more, yes. And they're like, yeah, this is a law. You can get fired, I can get fired.
Yeah. It could have put them in a risky position if you're wearing something that was against the law.
She's acting like it's no big deal, even though she was a legal liability to her employer.
They could get their business shut down by
Well, I
you not
got fired.
following legal regulation. So it makes sense
I
for you to
got
get fired.
fired. Well, I never got directed. I never got directed.
I also don't know that.
I never got directed.
I also don't know that industry. So I can't say if they should have given a warning or not. It's not an industry I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I've never even been to a
That's lame.
I envision it being stinky and sticky, and also, I don't get it.
It's not a shame that he's never been to one of those places. It is a complete waste of time and money.
How does that make you feel, Caleb?
Stinky and sticky?
Yeah.
I don't like stinky and sticky.
You don't?
You do?
I mean, sometimes, occasionally.
You are so...
What?
You're...
I think it's something people should experience once in a lifetime, for real.
Stinky and sticky?
Yeah, if you've never danced on a stage before and got a little stinky and sweaty, like on stage and enjoyed life, just let your hair down, you should really do it.
You're so wise.
What she just described not only sounds disgusting, but also rather unsanitary.
Do you cheat for $100?
No, that's too light. No, she's way too much of me.
Maybe.
What? Yo, get the fuck, man.
Again, we're on the boardwalk. Why does it matter?
That's $100.
Yeah, but it's like, you're not gonna remember it.
You don't love me or something?
I do, but like, you're not gonna remember it.
Just because I drank doesn't mean I'm not gonna remember shit.
You're not gonna
That's
remember it.
$100.
You don't handle your alcohol.
Yo, I'm honestly,
If you
done.
don't- like,
Who has more money than you? Who drives a 70K BMW?
I drive an 80K Jeep. All right, let's go then.
Oh, you want to cheat?
Yeah.
Him?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Great job.
Cheating on a man for $100 just shows how little she actually cares about this guy.
What do you do for it?
Social media.
What did that involve?
Yeah.
Things. OnlyFans.
If they just say full stop period,
yeah,
they don't feel like they're a valuable person in the world. So they have to add on some other things that suggest that they have skills and personality and education. So they can't just say only.
Yeah.
Either that or they're broke.
They say it's social media because deep down they know that OF is actually incredibly shameful, so they try and lie and say, yeah, I just do social media, even though we all know what that means.
I am processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years.
Wait, so my entire family just died in a plane crash? No, sorry, I just don't really know what to say. Could I actually call you back later?
It's amazing how they will record their fake breakdowns, all in the name of getting worthless clout. This is so embarrassing.
Damn, I can't figure out what to post today. Yep, that'll do it. 100,000 likes.
I think at this point it is disturbing how modern women have essentially turned social media into just selling their bodies or whatever the case may be. It's actually disgusting.
I could never live with somebody who like sleeps until
till.
noon on a Saturday.
I could never sleep with somebody who, girl, stop it. Cut it out. Who's watching these podcasts? At this point, people are buying the cheapest mics they could possibly find on Amazon, plop themselves on a couch and press record on a camera. I see all these copy-paste podcasts all the time. It's very naggy, it's very complainy, like, cut it out, respectfully, of course. No.
Oh yeah, I also need somebody to pay for my dental insurance because I need some braces. And I need to go get a teeth whitening, so... If y'all want to buy some feet pictures, I'm selling feet pictures. If you want to buy some feet pictures, you can DM me on. I'm trying to get my car note paid. So if you want to buy some feet pictures, you can DM me on.
Guess that OnlyFans done dried up.
Resorting to making spicy content just for money has to be the dumbest thing to do, but hey, here we are in modern day times. Make sure you click on one of the videos on screen now to watch more if you liked today's video. Don't forget to take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.